Dark and Darker's first official patch came out on Tuesday, and with it came a Bard rework. And within the Bard rework, memory capacity was added, as well as a music memory priority list for Bard. Previously, we were able to bring 10 songs on Bard without any problem, but now, with memory capacity added, we're limited by the amount of songs we can bring. By default, Bard has 14 memory capacity and can be increased through various different ways. A couple ways to get memory capacity is knowledge gets 1 memory capacity per point of knowledge, as well as modifiers on gears that can be rolled. Now, how does it work exactly? As you can see, all the songs have a number next to their name, and by default, you can only carry up to 14 in total memory capacity when added all together. If you're not familiar with how Cleric or Wizard works, there's a priority list depending on what you place in first. So if you were to take Harmonic Shield always, and you always want to have it in game, you would place it down first. That means the spell memory capacity would take Harmonic Shield as the first priority when putting it into the total. Simply said, just follow the list. Once you add a song that goes over your memory capacity number, it will be shaded out, meaning that you're not allowed to use it until you find more knowledge within the game. This default memory capacity is the base for Bard. Fortunately, Bard does have 2 ways to get knowledge within its kit before you have to resort to gear. One of the ways is the Storyteller buff. The Storyteller buff gets 3 will and 3 knowledge, but when you apply it, you'll have 3 more knowledge. However, you won't see it being applied to the memory capacity number until you're in the game. So with Storyteller, you should assume that you will have 3 more knowledge than you already have shown here. Furthermore, if you're taking Rousing Rhythms, you will have another 3 knowledge. But because this is the buff for 30 seconds, it can fall off. So if you do lose knowledge mid-fight, you won't be able to use whatever's on your priority. So what's shown here is all the songs added up together has 20 memory capacity cost. Your default's 14. If you take Storyteller, you'll have 3 knowledge. And if you use Rousing Rhythms, you'll have another 3 knowledge. You will be up to 20. You'll be 20 of 20. You'll be able to use all these spells that I show right here. However, if you do lose Rousing Rhythms middle of the fight, because you put Piercing Shrill on the end of the priority list, when you lose the 3 knowledge, you will lose the ability to cast Piercing Shrill. Until you recast Rousing Rhythms, get your 3 knowledge, then you can use it. There was a bug when the patch came out where the Bard priority list did not work. That has since been fixed. So do not worry, you can just overload your memory priority list, and if you find knowledge within the game, then you'll just unlock songs as it go. And that's pretty much it. That's just music memory priority. There's a lot of Bard changes, so I'm going to try and cover a lot of them in future videos. Anyway, that's it from me. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.